Hey pals, it's Sassy Cassie, and welcome back to another reaction video of Naruto Shippuden. As always, I'd like to thank all of my subscribers and anyone watching this video. Thank you so much for watching and continuing to follow me on this really complicated onion shinobi journey. I would also like to give a very special thank you to my patrons. Now, previously on Naruto Shippuden, we received a lot of information, which in some ways I don't want to believe because I feel like this show and like a lot of anime tend to do that thing where, again, they frame it in one way and then they give you this other information which makes it completely different. And I just don't know, because we have so much left of Naruto that I like, on the one hand, I'm like, I don't want to believe it because for the whole of the series, it has been this one thing. Not that there can't be more information, but now there's this other thing. On the other hand, for the sake of simplicity, I want to believe that it's true and that we won't get some other thing, that event that happens, that maybe somehow Madara Uchiha has some other form of plan up his sleeve and will change again the structure of what we think that we know. But I'm just gonna have to deal with that, I guess. For now, I am going to go with just that Madara Uchiha is telling the truth, in that Itachi was put in a very awful position and carried the whole weight on his shoulders, but basically sought to always protect Sasuke. And he thought of the village as opposed to the clan. Now, in a way, I guess this did kind of backfire, because Sasuke has always thought about how his clan was betrayed, and Itachi kind of wanted him to believe that the clan was like good. But now that everything is kind of framed into perspective for now until something else comes up, Sasuke wants to take out the Leaf Village for not only betraying the clan, but also doing that to his brother. At least I'm assuming. I feel like he's come to terms with this truth that Madara has given us. So I'm curious how that's going to work out, because obviously he's not going to take down the village, or maybe it'll get partially destroyed and they'll just rebuild it. Kind of like what happened way back in the Chunin exams. But I don't know, because they're after Sasuke, and once they come head to head with each other, and Sasuke reveals that his new goal in life is to take down the village, I want Naruto and Sasuke to have that heart-to-heart brother moment, which Sasuke may or may not ever admit to, but I mean, he did at least admit in Naruto and like the end of Naruto that they were best friends. I still like to believe they are best friends, but they're just in different stages of their life and they're going through different journeys, which will hopefully come together at the end because Boruto. So let's just watch this episode, because now that it seems that the Itachi Sasuke situation is kind of wrapped up and we kind of have that information about them, I am curious about Naruto going back to the village and finding out about Jiraiya. I probably should have grabbed my tissues before I locked myself into this weird corner, but too late now. Okay, we're getting right back to them right away. This is gonna suck. He's heartbroken over this, and it's gonna be heartbroken over that. I cannot. I'm not ready for that.
Byakugan. Nothing. We have to find him. Sasuke.
You know, I wonder how he's gonna feel now towards them, because his beef is with the Leaf, but I wonder if he's going to be extremely like against them, his old team, his old friends, because of this, because they are part of the Leaf? Question mark.
We've done all we could, but Now it's time we went back to the Hidden Leaf.
Sasuke!
He just looks so tired. This poor boy. Oh, okay. All right. This, for whatever reason, this one doesn't have a skip forward button.
I've been trying so hard to forget. I can finally recall things about Itachi. Faint memories that were buried deep in my heart are now floating back up to the surface.
Are we gonna get different flashbacks, or he's just going to see things he didn't see before? Interesting. That's something I didn't expect. That's really sad. And then they put that music behind it too.
It turns out that you will be the last to know. I'm sorry that I had to deceive you, the person closest to me.
Huh?
What? The last to know that he's actually an Uchiha. Does all the other people know?
If you're the one pulling the strings, that makes it easier for me, former Lord Mizukage. I mean, Madara.
I shall continue to count on you, Kisame.
The same goes for me.
So they all know that Pain's not really the one in charge. Or maybe I just thought that they knew, or that they, but he's just, okay, fine.
And you four Taka don't have the strength to handle this kind of thing by yourselves.
Listen, Kisame, you really shouldn't make the mistake of underestimating
I feel like I should
us.
write down my
We still
questions so I
haven't
don't
settled
forget.
that little game of ours we started
But
the other day.
clearly there's much more going on between each of the members and this Madara dude.
They're chakra monsters. Long ago, the first Hokage collected
That's not
several
something
of them
that
and
I
kept them under his control.
considered.
Each time a great ninja war threatened, he used them to maintain the power balance, distribute.
Because of the wood thing. Mm-hmm.
If you betray the Akatsuki, you will die.
There are 9 of the tailed beasts in this world, and the Akatsuki has collected 6 of them so far.
At least that answers my question on that front. And one of them is Naruto.
You don't have the 9 tails yet, do you?
Obviously
Taka
not.
will capture 8 tails. The Akatsuki will hunt the other. That means Naruto.
Also, them just being crazy amounts of chakra into one is not something I expected.
So our eyesore is finally gone. And now
The
we need no
eyesore.
longer keep our pact to stay away from the Hidden Leaf.
Such a long way.
I see,
But
I
now we can
see.
proceed according to plan. It was worth the wait.
That really sucks.
We're not going to say anything. Not to the likes of you. We of the Yosuke clan are much
Maybe.
stronger than that. We don't betray
Maybe
one of
some-
our own. Never.
A
Well,
fearful
that's nice.
heart is more likely to crack.
That they are not like some of the other clans or villages where they ostracize their person. Also, what? That eye is...
enough. He's under Sasuke's genjutsu now.
They're wearing
I was just
Akatsuki
getting to
robes.
the
I
fun
can't.
part.
Okay. So it's true then, going back to it, that he just wanted to control the narrative of Sasuke. They look really weird in these Akatsuki robes. I'm sorry. It just doesn't suit them. Especially knowing that it's not right. It is really sad, though. Itachi, like, suffering so and ensuring that the third Hokage would ensure Sasuke's safety, but also staying with the Akatsuki to ensure that they didn't attack the leaf. And for that all to kind of be in vain is just really sad.
Noon already? Damn it, man. No fooling. You fool.
His voice sounds
Training
familiar.
all morning. My belly is starving. I'm a rap-loving guy. I got me a
Oh, it kind of reminds me of Gajil. I already know I'm gonna like this guy. I'm sad because if he's the not nine tails, the 8 tails, I'm sad.
I'm here to capture you.
Now here's what you say. Freeze! Let me capture you, sir, please. You got it?
Shigetsu, take the right.
He's funny.
Jugo, take the left. Kari,
At least we'll kind of get to see one of them, aside from them just falling to the Akatsuki. But my question before, he seemed to have control over it, and that's the question I have about Naruto.
Just step back, Suigetsu. I am peeking at you. See, you're not quite through, but in all your crew, your blades going round, and next you're going down. Come on and get your feel of my sweet and awesome skills. Yeah!
Oh, so funny. I wonder, because he's obviously quite a bit older and has had time to master it, at least at what a very little we saw from inside the building. I wonder if they're actually going to even be able to capture this dude.
My powers are flash and still more in my stash. 8 tails, that be me, the rapping killer bee. Yeah. This battle you initiated, but I'll leave you humiliated. So before you get disintegrated, ow! Bit my tongue.
I like this guy. He's funny.
I'll handle this.
Right. I know that some of the villages are not really communicating with each other. I don't know if this village is somebody that's been in communication with the others, but I wonder if he knows that the Akatsuki are after people that have tailed beasts.
And I also want to confirm the Akatsuki's promise, whether their pledge to give us the tailed beasts is true. Regardless, we're the ones who are going to use the Akatsuki, not the other way around. So all of you, keep that in mind.
Right. Oh, he doesn't seem to know about them. But I wonder if Sasuke was able to see through his plan, and so maybe... Or is that part of Madara's thought process anyway?
This pain in the ear.
That is the plan.
Maybe in a way he also wants to do this because he's seen, even though he doesn't think Naruto's that great, he's seen the kind of power and chakra that Naruto has. And maybe in order to compete with him, he also wishes to possess that power. Because if he's going to take down the leaf, even though his goal at the end of this anyway, or at least at the beginning of the episode, his goal was to only kill the elders, the ones that, and Danzo, the people that are actually responsible. Because, you know, frankly speaking, there are other people involved that had absolutely nothing to do with the decision making here. So his goal is just to kill those that are responsible. But it would seem that Madara only stayed away from the Leaf Village because Itachi was there. And Itachi was there to ensure that he kept his promise, but also checked in with the Leaf to make sure his brother was okay. But now that he's not there, nobody's under any type of obligation for anything. And so Madara is like, this is the plan, but like everybody knew the plan. But like Kisame was maybe in on the plan. Unclear. It also, I go back to like when we first started with the whole Pain thing. I guess because to us, the audience, it was framed in a way that made it seem like Pain was the leader, even though Madara is actually the leader. And they all knew it. But I guess I thought they didn't know, but they did know. But they each seemed to have their own understanding with him. And they all seemed to have this plan in mind. And maybe Kisame was partnered with Itachi solely for keeping his eye on him because ultimately they needed him to go away so that they could impart their plan, which may or may not have something to do with Sasuke because he's using Sasuke and that was part of his plan or calculations or whatever. Unclear at this time. I'm sure it'll be revealed in full, whatever it is that he's planning and whatever it is Sasuke's planning. Again, I wonder if Sasuke knows that Madara is trying to use him. I mean, it would seem that way because he said we're going to use them, not the other way around. But still, I wonder if he knows like the extent of that. Going forward though, I didn't think we were going to continue on the Sasuke path. I thought we were going to go back with Naruto and the gang. I'm sure we'll get to that maybe in the next episode, maybe not. I'm just not ready for him to, one, still be facing how upset he is about missing Sasuke again by like a hair. They just miss each other. Two, maybe probably potentially knowing that Sasuke is helping the Akatsuki because information, somehow they will get that, or maybe they won't know until they confront each other. And three, for Naruto to find out about Jiraiya. I'm still hoping it's not true. We won't know yet, but like, oh, it's just gonna be so sad and so heartbreaking. Again, even though Sasuke says he wants to take down the Leaf, he really just wants to take down the elders who were responsible for the whole situation to begin with, but I'm sure Madara has way more than that. And then going to this rapping dude, he really does, he reminds me of Gajio, and it's so funny and really adorable, and I'm really glad that we're kind of getting to like see one of them outside of just them like falling at the hands of the Akatsuki. And he seems really powerful and like strong. I know that we saw like a little bit of him in that building where he seemed to have control over, that was either some kind of jutsu or it was the Eight Tails chakra. Now that we know that it's just really a collection of chakra that manifests itself in the form of a beast, which is a very fascinating facet that I didn't think I needed, but I definitely did. I like that idea, that concept. But anyway, he seems really fun. I'm really hoping that he doesn't like go down because all the other ones have gone down, and I remember the girl. I don't remember if she was like the 2 or the 3 tail, but I was so sad because again, there's these other Jinchuriki that we've seen that seem so much older that I want to know like what their life has been like, what kind of training have they done, like, because you know before when they went to capture Gaara, they had this whole thing about how anytime they've captured a tailed beast, nobody was there for them. But then we have, like, for instance, Gaara, who is he's Kage, right? He is a Kage of the Sand Village. And then we have this guy from whatever village he's in. The other guy was like, I'm not going to betray him, like, ever. We don't betray one of our own. So it seems like he has, in a similar way, like, gained the respect and mutual understanding. But then also knowing about like how back in the days with the wars and stuff like that the tailed beasts were like collected but then given out. So if the Leaf is the one that started that, did they not have somebody before? Or I guess maybe Nine Tails was never collected before, but it's interesting that they would give away, and maybe I'll rewatch it again. Well, at least when I go and edit it, I'm sure I will listen again and maybe understand more. But it seems weird that they would give away all that power and not keep one for themselves. So again, the legitimacy or the legality of how the Nine Tails came to attack the village, I'm starting to think that Danzo and the elders did it to make the Uchiha look bad. That's going to be my crazy person theory, because there's no way in this time of war, if we're going to frame it in that perspective, that they would just give away all this powerful chakra and not keep at least one for themselves. And in that regard, did the 4th Hokage know about that? Because we know the 3rd Hokage was on the side of the Uchiha, but now I'm wondering where the 4th Hokage stood. Question mark. I'm sure we'll find out, or it'll get revealed to us eventually, but so many burning questions about all the new information we have been given in the last 4 episodes. I've watched 4 episodes. I think this is the 4th episode that I've watched today. I think so. Anywhoots, there's a lot to take in, and I'm sure I'll be thinking about all the different ways, different avenues that this could go in. But for now, thank you all for watching and continuing to follow me on this journey. It continues. The onion layers are really laying on thick right now, and I don't know how to feel about it. So thank you all again for watching, and until next time, bye.